you doing? So, Jazzy here. Welcome to my channel. We're going to get some collective messages. Those in their North Node. Alright? Those in their North Node. We're going to see what's going on. Jazzy, you know what? Jazzy going to work on the mother friggin' where is it? We going to do the shadow cards. Yeah. We going to see what the collective needs to know when it comes to these low vibrations and these people that's operating from a very low state in the collective consciousness. We're going to see what do our guides, our ancestors of all known and unknown want to tell. A lot of you could be going through a deep transformation right now, a deep rebirth, right? A deep transformation, a deep rebirth. There could be a remembrance of a loved one, a passed on loved one coming forth or has passed. There could be some information that, you know, a lot of secrecy that you receive in your dreams during this time. There's a lot of gatherings. The colors that are very significant are purple and yellow. Purple and yellow, baby. Purple and yellow. A lot of you are realizing that this is a message for those that are single. And you have a big spiritual mission. A spiritual mission that is way larger than you may feel and see. But you know your destiny. I'm talking to the real warriors. And you're waiting for, you know, your right hand, your other half. I feel this very deeply in my heart. And a lot of resting has been taking place, a lot of purging. The ones that I'm speaking to, you'll allow that low energy to stick onto you for a little while, and then you release it, and then you do your alchemy. You do well in chaos. During this time, people have been throwing things at you. Oh yeah, I even know for myself. And there's a lot of jealousy in the collective. There's a lot of jealousy in the collective. People don't like your power. People don't like your authority. People don't like that you wear both the pants and the dress, baby. And to those that are I don't like to use your orishas or the spirits for clout, but to those that are scratched, right, in every life before this life, those that are initiated of Legua, okay, Santeria, yeah. You got people in different communities upset. But a lot of these people, they didn't realize who you were. All right, if they did their diligence, right, they wouldn't be doing what they doing. And you're gonna know this message is for you too, because you could be putting yourself out there. You've been putting yourself out there as a messenger, but you're way more than that. But what you're doing right now is just you giving out to the community. You a humanitarian, and you're doing it in ways that other fake people don't like. These fake tarot readers, these fake spiritualists, they don't like it because you're stripping away illusions. Why are these people keeping the collective consciousness stuck on karmic energy, stuck on who's this, who got love for you, It's just air coming out they butts, they behind, okay? I wanted to get that out. It's just utter truth. These people, they're hung up on certain things, but you're not hung up on that, because your mission and your legacy is way beyond that. So we're gonna see the lovers when I open the deck, and death people. So a lot of people could be going through a rebirth right now, right? And it's a new beginning. And there's some things, 4 of Pentacles I'm seeing, it's like some things, right, that need to be let go of. What do the guys want to say? In the name of Allah, by my right, Mikael, by my left, Jibriel, before me, Israfil, behind me, Azrael. What are these people? What are these? When it comes to the spirits, these low spirits that are trying to, however these people are operating, these people are 7 of Swords. Look at that. 7 of Swords. A lot of these people think they got tricks up their sleeve when it comes to the collective. 5 of Cups. They in regret. They feeling salty. What do you want to let them know? What's going on? What can they not see? A lot of backstabbing. Like things that are just uncalled for. Uncalled for. And you could be someone that, you know, a Queen of Cups, very sweet, very kind, but there's a dark side to you. Okay? Five of Wands, that will fight. That will fight fire on fire. They don't want it with you, kid. They don't want it. What do you want to tell them, princesses? What's going on when it comes to these energies? It's like they want to have the very best of you. They want to have the very best of you, and they want you to get out of character. Right? Three of Wands. These people work together. These are people. They've been doing things. Look at this picture. All right, this energy gives me like the sun. Like these people gather in groups. They gather in groups, and it's like while you're in the eons, right? Y'all could be seeing what they doing when you're asleep. Yeah, you could be seeing what they doing when you're asleep. What's going on with the collective? What do they need to know when it comes to these enemies? What is this? Two of Pentacles. They want to stab you in the back. Stab you in the back. They want to play with you. They've been trying to play with the collective. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. It's your infinity. It's your youthfulness. It's what you bring forth. That they don't like you. And they trying to do things. They trying to make things. Some energies come and haunt you. Right? Some of you may have a hard time focusing on your work. Your work is moving slow with the Seven of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles. What else do they need to know? The Chariot, yep. They trying to make, it's like it's been hard for you right now. It's been very hard for you right now. They trying to make things stagnant. But that's not going to work on this side. Right, collective? That's not going to work. Because you know better. You don't sink, you swim. Your Merkaba is your Merkaba. But you go into a dark night of the soul. When you look at these black horses, Dark Horse, the song. What's that song with Katy Perry, I think it is? Tell me more about the Chariot. The Hermit. They doing some dark things when it comes to you having forward movement, collective. They doing some dark things. The Hermit is someone that is wise, right? The King of Wands, they got fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This Hermit knows a lot. They have their own lab. Some of them could be in this Hermit energy, right? Doing dark things, but also seeing what they can do with this Two of Pentacles. How they're going to juggle you, right? How they're going to juggle this forward movement. How they're going to make things stagnant. And please, I need you guys to understand. You don't just... There's been targets on your back since you came down here. I know for myself. You don't just got... When you somebody that's really powerful, you got many people trying to F with you. Especially putting yourself out there in public. And it's been for a little while now. Tell me more about the Hermit. What is this Hermit trying to do? What's the energy? Tell me more. The Magician. Yeah. They trying to do black magic. They trying to do black magic. The fact that the Hermit and the black magic, the Magician is here. Tamasumi Oya. Alright. Eight of Cups. And you rejecting that shit. You like, no thank you, Warlock. You ain't coming over here, kid. Yeah. They got a trick up their sleeve. This is a masculine energy. For some of you, but it's people too. But there's a masculine that got they trick up a trick up their sleeve. The Magician, you could be a life path 1, right? Heavy Gemini energy, Virgo, right? And this Magician, sorry, I apologize. This Magician is doing something. And for some of you, this could be you Just observing with the Hermit card. Observing and see what you're going to do, how you're going to use your tools. But this Two of Pentacles, somebody trying to juggle you. Somebody's trying to get things in balance for you. You not see? He got his motar. He got his skull on the table. This is somebody that's working behind the scenes. And they realizing it's too late. They in regret, right? With the Eight of Cups too, feeling salty and realizing what they did, they have to own up to it. And some of them are realizing it's too late. They messed up. Tell me more about the Magician. The Ten of Wands, yup. Yup. This energy is like now this heaviness, this fire that they it's like it's swallowing them whole. And they could be trying everything and anything, trying to purify their soul, right? They could be trying everything and anything right now to be trying to purify their soul. What about the Ten of Wands? Tell me more. The Emperor, Aries energy. They could be a boss. They could be a leader, a spiritual leader. They got their little minions. They like people bowing down to them. Tell me more about the Emperor. What else do they need to know about the Emperor? Six of Swords. Receiving clarity upon something, a movement, but this Emperor is trying to get to calmer waters. Yeah, the Two of Cups, or they trying to get to you. For some of you, this person wants to help you. Or for some of you, this person want to come in like they want to be with you. Take it how it resonates. You're going to know. And this message is only for those that's really tapped and locked in. Spiritual, you know. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. As you know, I'm a Lofi secretary. I'm a Lofi secretary, yeah. The Moon. Yeah, this is dark. This is a lot of enemies. This is a lot of hate. There's a lot of dark energy. Dark energy. Some of these people trying to run from this path. They try to play fire with fire. They were playing a game with you, right? With the Moon card being here now they trying to run away from this. Now they trying to be hidden. Nah, you can't be the hidden one. You gonna throw your rocks and hide your hands and think that a true chosen one ain't gonna know? Oh, Jazzy get petty. But I pity these kind of people. Tell me more about the Moon. Tell me more about the Moon. The Devil. The Devil. That's what's hidden. These people have ill motives. This energy's coming up again. Ill motives. Ill motives. Needless to say, they don't even realize the jinns that they have inside of them. Because if they realize and actually perform some cleansings and some ruqyas and perform some exorcisms on them, they wouldn't be acting like this towards the collective. Nah. Because a true person, a true leader, a true emperor that has power, right, and that is upright, they're not going to use their power to harm somebody else. They're going to use their power and their healing energy to build. Not to try to destroy one. And with this devil energy, it's like that shit gonna come back around. It's gonna come back around to these people. For some of you, it could be one person, but I know for myself, it's more than one person. Tell me more about the devil. Shit. I'm telling you, as you put yourself out here and you're the truth, you will see how many people try you. Tell me more about the devil. Tower. Tower moment. That's truth too. That's clarity. You got the truth right here. Yeah. These people don't understand that you are a walking tower moment. That you do well in this chaos. You do well in this chaos, baby. You are that tower. You came here to change things when it comes to these devil-like energies. You're doing it all by yourself. Yeah. 5 of Cups. And they in regret. Because I know my real chosen ones. They know. The noble ones. The tower. Clarify the tower. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. They in regret. They in regret, baby. They in regret. They should have thought. They should have did their due diligence before they came after you. One that is protected by some heavy hitters. Some heavy hitters. Some heavy unseen forces that don't play about you. And now they have paranoia. Yeah, and now they trying to purify their mind, body, heart, and soul because they freaked up. 7 of Wands. And the spirits are like, no bueno, papi. No bueno. You wanted to be a little malo, right? You wanted to act like a low vibrational essence and think you're going to get away with it. And the unseen forces not going to defend this one. Defend their light and their legacy and their destiny that you're trying to take. They got it twisted. Oh, they finding out now. Tell me more about the 5 of Cups. 9 of Cups. What about the 9 of Cups? It's like this energy. And you know what? This was over some petty stuff. Petty. Just because they didn't like you. This is manipulative energy. Some of them trying to go. Heavy water spirits. Tell me more about the 9 of Chalices. The Ace of Pentacles. A rat. There's 3 hidden rats. Rats could be very significant. There was rats on your pentacle. Some of these people were being very manipulative with their energy trying to get to your book. Remember I said destiny. There's a book on this table. And there's 3 rats all around it. These people have been plotting. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. What are you trying to tell them, my noble spirits? 9 of Pentacles. What is this here that wanted to come out? What about the 9 of Pentacles? What about the 9 of Pentacles? 7 of Swords. It's trickery shit. It's trickery shit. Anything else about this 7 of Swords? Let me use another deck. Anything else about the 7 of Swords? What's this trickery shit that they need to know? The stars, your energy, 6 of Wands. You being a star. You moving the calmer waters. You being recognized. You being in your destiny. You being who you are. That's why these rats, right? These energies have been trying to come to you. Have been trying to F with you. It's all over. It's all about who you are. These are demonic people. Demonic people. Demonic. 9 of Swords. Demonic people. Demonic. And now they're trying to fix their asses, right? I mean, I think it's a little too late. Don't you think, collective? I think it's a little too late. Yeah. It's a little too late. The Emperor, when I opened the deck, and the Page of Wands. Immaturity. They reacted on an impulsiveness. Whoever this boss-like energy is, this Aries energy, this fire sign, they reacted on and fire energies. They reacted on impulsiveness, on immaturity, on quickness. Let me go and do this. Let me play. Stupid, if you ask me. Just stupid. Really. I mean, I don't know why people do this. Give me 1 second. I don't know why people think it's okay to go in the... I don't know why people think it's okay to do certain things. You know, it's like, why would people think that it's okay? Why would people think that, hey, let me go and try to play with somebody? Nah. The Magician, when I said that. The Magician and the Emperor. Why should I try to play with this person with my tools? What's going to happen, ancestors? What's going to happen to these people for trying to play? I mean, we already know anything. All right. Five of Swords. They in conflict. They in conflict right now. This energy is in conflict with their own selves. Everything's going to be okay. The Hermit. Look at that. Hermit in reverse. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. They in conflict. Conflict. For some of them, they got to finish what they try to finish what they started, but they can't. Because what they try to finish, what they started, is now finishing them. They mess with an innocent person, this Princess of Cups. They mess with an innocent person. Point blank and simple. Over their chariot. Over this person's forward movement, jealousy, envy, hate, or judgment. Over your wishes, over your wish fulfillment. They didn't want to see you dance. They didn't want to see you enlightened. Yeah. They thought that they could throw rocks and hide their hands. Not on this side no more. What is going to happen? Any other messages, ancestors? What would you like to say to the collective? What else do they need to know? What else does the collective need to know for their highest and greatest good right now? Sa'aku antu maruta Q sele ulu esa tu ta ti su en tu ik se di roka inta la ko ik kini Nine of Cups. What is this? What else? Allah. The Knight of Wands, top of the deck. Oh, I split the deck again. What does the collective need to know for their highest or greatest good? All be well. Even though you feel like you may be in a maze right now, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. What do they need to know? What does the collective need to know right now? The Lovers, the Princess of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords. The Lovers, which is also represents people, right? The Princess of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. This could be you in regards to these people, these energies, what they've been projecting, because Gemini projects the Princess of Pentacles. Let me close this out. The Nine of Swords, conflict. This could be what people have been projecting. Let me put this on. Hold on. No, I don't need it on. What people have been projecting. Okay. Can you clarify? Give me what else? What else does the collective need to know? Anything else? Any other messages, ancestors? What other message do you have? This person was hidden behind a mask. They were in disguise. Okay, these people. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. This was not a good person. This could be somebody that's very ego driven, very money hungry. Very money hungry. Over some false realities and dreams with the Nine of Cups when I saw. Tell me more. Any other messages? The Eight of Swords in reverse. Some of these in reverse. Okay. Now tell me this energy. Can you clarify this King of Pentacles in reverse? What's this King of Pentacles in reverse? The King of Cups. Let's see. What about the King of Cups? What about the King of Cups? The Page of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody that was immature. Maybe they had slow work. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody that was manipulating you through work. You could work with this person, or was manipulating your work, what you were doing if you were putting it out there. All right. This person with the Page of Wands in reverse, very stupid. That's the whole. Tell me more about this. That's the whole energy. Death, Scorpio, and the Nine of Wands. Stupid. A very unhealed person. A very unhealed individual. And you know who they are for some of you. Or you're going to find out who they are. For me, I know who this is. And they've been very avoidant. Right? With the Death being here, Nine of Wands, this is a wounded warrior. This is somebody that has to accept who they are and go through their process, I believe. The Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. This is an ending of some spilt milk. The Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, wait. And the Tower was showing. This is the Knight of Wands. This is somebody that wanted an ending to your Ace of Cups. That wanted you to also be in this. Yeah, King of Swords. That's the truth. The Ace of Swords. That's clarity. That's clarity. They wanted you to be in a wounded warrior energy again. This person was doing a lot of dark magic. Seven of Wands. Yeah. The Fool in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and the Seven of Wands upright. This individual, these energies and this energy, especially this one main energy in particular, very unwise. Six of Swords. This was a person trying to fight who you are. Fight who. Why? Why is the Seven of Wands? Why were they trying to fight with the collective? What was this over? What was this about? The Ten of Swords. A new beginning and an ending. But they wanted to end something for you. They wanted to stop something for you. The Three of Cups following. The Three of Cups following. Seven of Swords when I open the deck. Why are these all? They wanted to stop something for you, bro. Wow. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Three of Cups wanted to come out. Your wish fulfillment. They wanted to stop something. Take this how it resonates for you. You know. The Tower in reverse is Six of Pentacles. Probably you receiving something. And the Nine of Cups is in reverse right here. You like receiving something. Oh my God. It could be this recognition. It could be you being a star. The Knight of Cups. This person was just gaslighting you. And even if they were acting like they were your friend and maybe online or in your community, spiritual community, whatever the case may be, this person has been plotting against you for a little while. They studied you. They studied you like an obsessive freak to master who you are, right? This is the energy I'm feeling. To master who you are, collective, so that they can go and try to be as you are. They were afraid of your power. They were afraid of your authority. They were afraid of what it is that you bring forth to the table. And this masculine, could have been a woman too in her emperor energy, but this is heavy masculine energy. This person, I'm putting the cards upright. This person, this energy, with this tower, what's going to come out? The Wheel of Fortune. This Wheel of Fortune. This energy, Ace of Swords, clarity. And only a matter of time, there's going to be clarity for you with this tower in reverse. And you probably already know this is already happening, and you call judgment possibly. Maybe some of you going to call judgment. These people are idiots, bro. They're stupid. 6 of Wands, Queen of Cups. 3 of Cups. Nah, they dumb. Can you tell us more about this energy? Like, how could somebody here be mad at another person, right, for being in the energy that they're in? And some of you, too, could have been dealing a hardship with the relationship, okay? Over finances, over what it is that you have. You guys could have a fallout with love. But when it comes to spirituality, this is somebody that's just a dark energy. The hurt, you know, this is somebody here that doesn't know how to accept their own rebirth. Right? Their own rebirth, their own ending of a cycle to be better. So what they chose to do was get their hands dirty. Okay, they chose to get their hands dirty. Let's see here. Tell me more about this snake, this energy. Inner child. They have a lot of inner child wounds to work through. Okay? Very unhealed individual, whoever they are. Tell me more about these people. Rejection. Maybe you made them feel rejected. Yeah, maybe you made them feel rejected. So then they wanted, and authority is out here. They wanted to dominate you. They was in competition with you. They was in competition with you. Right? Burdens. They had a lot of burdens. Trust issues. Tell me more about these energies. Authority on top of the deck. They didn't like your authority, like I said. Tell me more about this energy and energies. Imbalance. That's all. Imbalance. They mentally imbalanced. They got a lot of work to do. Tell me more about these energies. Inadequacy. And they don't do shit. So they see somebody like you that has it together, and it causes them imbalances because they lack in themselves. Tell me more. Eating disorder. Tell me more. Inner child. Inner child. Tell me more. Disempowerment. Tell me more. Betrayal. They betrayed you. Impatience. And they lack trust, competition, anger, competition, impatience. They allow their wounded energy, their wounded warrior energy to get the best of them. And so they decided to betray you. Yeah. Yeah. And you knew about this. Yeah. Any other messages when it comes to this energy, this nasty energy? What else do they need to know? Poverty. They're in a poverty state. What else do they need to know about this? Playmate. What else do they need to know about this energy? Thief. They lack so much and they saw someone like you, right? And they saw how much you had and it was killing them inside. Oh, don't think that masculines can't be jealous of you, collective. Trust me. What else do you got for my collective? Any other messages? Let's see. Maybe it's not gonna be about this. What message? Gift the money. Any other now closing messages? Let's close this out. Any other closing messages for my collective? What else do they need to know for their highest and greatest good now? What else do they need to know for their highest and greatest good? Despair on top of the deck. What else does the collective need to know? Playmate. Tell me more. Playing games. What else does the collective need to know? Gift the money wanted to come out. What else does the collective need to know? Seduction. Gift the money and playmate. Tell me more. What else does the collective need to know? Official person. Anything else for the collective? Disconnection. Good news. Past life. Sudden wealth. Gift the money, disconnection, seduction, official person. You could have disconnected from somebody. Some of you could have disconnected from a path that you were on as well. With seduction, playmate, and gift the money. Maybe, you know, I'm not trying to make somebody feel seen, but maybe some of you were on a path that wasn't good. And then you decided to change and turn yourself into an official person. You got good news, past life, disconnection. Missed opportunities, self-absorbed. Some of these official people, family, some of you could, past life connection. These are probably old contracts that you had with people. Short illness. Anything else? Can you clarify this? Oh. Who is this official person? Poverty. Who is this official person? Anything else about this official person? Hey! Ending. Anything else about this official person? Message on top of the deck, and you got good news. Tell me more about this official person for the collective. Main female, tell me more. Main female. Unexpected income. Main female, unexpected income. And you got gift of money here too. Journey. For some of you, there's going to be this journey with this official person. Maybe this official person with this main female here. Distant horizon, you're going to go somewhere. You get like, this is a past life contract maybe. High honor. Poverty wanted to fly out. Anything else? Ooh. Message of concern, distant horizons, mature woman. Privileged lady. You could be this privileged lady and you're about to be in this high honor. Some of you gotta disconnect. Yeah. Wealthy man. Distant horizon. Some of you gotta travel overseas with a distant horizon. Right? Different islands somewhere where it's very hot with a distant horizon here. Look at this card. Some of you are going to probably meet this official person. They could be a mature woman. They could be the main male. Message of concern. Tell me more about this message of concern here. Timing. It's only the matter of timing. Tell me more about the message of concern. Tell me more about the message of concern. House. Wealthy man. Mature woman, murky thoughts. Sudden wealth out here again. Great fortune on top of the deck here. False person following. Can you tell me more about this? What is this here? Is this good or not? Tell me more about this. Is this good or not? The world. You about to be seen? With this distant horizon? Some of you could be into real estate. You're stabilizing possessions, neighborhood. You're building a legacy. You're about to be seen for your hard work. This woman is by herself. She has a cup in the air by herself. She could be raising it up to the sky. Two of Wands is an emperor that's watching you, but he's acting like he's not watching you. Tell me more. Tell me more about this distant horizons for the collective. And this is good news. Somebody may call you. Four of Wands. Four of Swords. Somebody may call you. This person possibly sees potential in you for some of you. Yeah. The star right on top of the deck when I said that. And Temperance, they see who you are. Justice. The Eight of Pentacles, they see you working. This distant horizons has to do with work. Can you tell me more about this distant horizons for the collective? Tell me more about this. What's coming towards them with this distant horizon? The Knight of Swords. That's the shadow side of the Knight of Swords. Oh no, yeah. Knight of Swords. Tell me more about this distant horizon with the Knight of Swords. The Nine of Cups in reverse. But this is the... So this was... Somebody has been watching you. You see this man? When the Nine of Cups, the shadow side is upright like this. And it came out of reverse. This is somebody... Hold on. Clarify the Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse. What's this? The King of Swords in reverse. I mean, the King of Swords shadow side. Yeah, this wasn't a good person. Distant horizon. Tell me more. What? How does this even make sense? Hangman. Clarify the Hangman. What? What is this? What is this? What the hell are we trying to tell the collective right now? Pisces energy. Eight of Swords. Knight of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. This person, this energy, this distant horizon. Yo. For some of you, it's like this individual sees how much you're going to have in the distant future. And they've been trying to stop it. The same energy. With the Nine of Cups being in reverse. Right? And that's the shadow side. Three of Cups. The Magician. What about this Three of Cups? What is this? What energy is this? Your Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. You got a spiritual union coming towards you as well. Nine of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Like I said, you by yourself. And you don't care. Whoever you are, you don't care. You could also have Capricorn in your chart. Capricorn card, Devil card wanted to come out. Whoever you are, tell me more. Yeah, you in this Hierophant energy, but the shadow side of the Hierophant. Like, whatever. I'm turning my back on you. With the Five of Swords, shadow side of the Five of Swords. Like, I'm walking away, baby. I defeated you. I ain't gonna deal with you. What is this? Bro, you'd be surprised the amount of things people do, man. The Lovers and the Five of Wands. And it's not even just one person. It's people that's been trying to fight you. People that have been wanting to fight you. For some of you over this relationship too. Who the freak knows, bro? Like, these people are sick. I can't deal with this energy, man. Something that's been slow moving. Seven of Pentacles, Fool, Strength card, Leo card. The same energy. We're not talking about this energy no more. They gotta go. They all gotta go one by one. Bye. We're not dealing with them. Who the fuck wants to deal with this? Excuse my French, guys. I'm sorry, but who wants... Sorry, YouTube. But who wants to deal with this? Like, this is what's been going on in the collective. Like, come on, man. People feeling salty over you being an official person. You having stability. You having... Possibly going to have a chance to have gifts of money. Come on, man. Some of these people stepped into their purpose real late. And so they mad at you. Any messages in regards to this? Anything else? What else? Tell me more for the collective. What else do they need to know? Sometimes the best things are created from chaos. So like this person doing magic, right? Or trying to hurt you. Intention and action launch all your dreams. It made you step into your power more, even more so. Can you tell me more? What does their higher self want to tell them? Look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known in all long. What do you want? What does their higher self want to tell them? What closing messages? Everyone you meet is another part of you what wants to be loved. It makes sense. That's what I said. They're wounded warriors that have a lot of work that needs to be done, and you know that's for that. But in all general, you have to also take this into consideration. Everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. You have to see yourself, I guess, in everyone else. Tell me more. What you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need. Anything else? You pull the strings that control your own life. You have many layers of trust to discover. Continue to make the most out of every open door. All right. I hope this helps the collective because there's a lot of stuff going on. Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. I wish you guys the best. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, baby.